Hey everybody, what's up? On this video, let's discuss how you can get a mentor today. Hey guys, what's up? Hernan Vazquez here, and welcome once again for joining me on this YouTube channel. And thank you once again for the comments, the love, the likes, the views, subscribes, etc, etc, etc. You guys are making this a hell of a ride, and it's just the beginning, okay? As I'm always saying, it's just the beginning. This is a brand new, or a pretty young channel, I would say, and I'm really excited on the results so far. So thank you once again for your generosity. Now, in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about a sticking point that many of us as entrepreneurs have, which is finding a mentor. And you might already know about the importance of finding a mentor, and if you do not, I will leave a link on the description below so that you can check why it's important to get a mentor for your business and for yourself. Now, there's a bunch of different kind of mentors, and the reality is that most of them, or some of them, will actually charge you, which is a good thing, and some of them will not. Now, how do you actually reach out to those people? Well, first off, if you want to get support, you need to do stuff. You need to do something. The best kind of support comes when you have a track record, all right? So mentors usually focus, or really successful people usually focus on helping other successful entrepreneurs. And the best way to get a mentor-mentee relationship is to be an achiever. If you're not an achiever, if you're a complainer, if you do not have a track record, if you're too lazy to do stuff, that's not gonna be a good profile to show to a mentor, all right? However, if you're an achiever, and by achiever I mean you do not need to be making a ton of money so far, you need to be doing stuff, okay? You need to be actually creating stuff, rolling up your sleeves and getting to work, because that's what mentors are looking for, achievers, okay? The achiever is the kind of profile that mentors and coaches, etc., can help the most, because remember that the mentor-mentee relationship is a two-way relationship, okay? It's not only that you need to be looking for the mentor, and the mentor will be assessing if he or she can actually help you, but you need to be assessing if they can actually help you, okay? So step number one is to have a track record. Do stuff, put up websites, start selling things, and go with concrete and to the point questions, which would be number two. You see, when you start doing stuff, when you start implementing, when you start achieving, when you start winning, a really specific set of doubts will come to mind. Instead of asking, how do I make a ton of money? You will be asking super specific questions that you cannot answer on your own. And this is super important for me because, once you're achieving, these questions come to mind. And I think that to have a successful mentor-mentee relationship, you need to ask the right questions. It's not about having the right answers, but actually asking the right questions. And the right questions come when you are actually out there implementing, okay? So instead of going to a mentor and saying, or to somebody that's already in the position that you want to be, and saying, hey, how do I make a ton of money? I don't have an answer to that. Maybe the person doesn't have an answer to that either. But if your question is, how do I increment the lifetime value of my customer from $50 per month to $200 per month, that's a completely different question, okay? And it comes from implementation. So you need to have that in mind. You need to ask really specific questions, because also you need to have in mind that these people are actually busy, okay? So ask really specific questions that come from implementation. So step number one, implement, do stuff. Number two, get questions that are specific enough to the implementation that you're doing. That will give you a track record, and that will give you support. Now, step number three is to actually build a relationship with before actually asking for them to mentor you. What does it mean? This means that, I get a ton of people asking me or DMing me out of the blue, hey, how do I do SEO? Or how do I increase my PPC campaigns? Or how do I do this? How do I do that? And the reality is that that's quite annoying. While I do not, I don't mind those kind of questions, of course, That's kind of annoying because the reality is that if you want to really create a long-lasting relationship with a mentor, you need to approach the mentor from a relationship standpoint, okay? So the best way to do this is to do free stuff for them. Do free stuff for them. Research what their main pain points right now. Usually they're pretty open, and do free stuff for them, okay? That's how I landed a really, really good mentorship opportunities, okay? Do free stuff for them. And if you need to pay, okay? If you need to pay for a mentor, pay for a bloody mentor, okay? That comes, you know, with mastermind groups, with one-on-one coaching, etc. Just pay for it because you're investing. It's like, you know, investing in Facebook ads. You wouldn't mind because you're getting sales. Well, the same happens when you're investing in a mentorship, mentee-mentor relationship. All right, guys? So those are the 3 steps that you need to comply. Number 1 is to go out there, do stuff, because support comes from doing stuff, not from complaining, not from being lazy, but actually doing stuff. Number 2, from doing stuff, you will get super specific questions that you want to ask. Number 3, do free stuff for them. Do free stuff for them, do free shit for them. And at some point you can ask those really specific questions and off you go with your mentorship relationship. Okay, guys? Thank you once again for watching. If you love these videos, share them with somebody that needs to see them. And if you have any questions, any doubts, any comments, just drop them in the comment box below. Check out for the links. Come and mastermind with me on the Facebook group I kind of manage. I do not own a Facebook group because Facebook owns it, but I manage it, okay? So if you want to come hang out with me, that would be really cool. I would be really glad to have you there. Okay, guys? Links are going to be in the description below as well. And thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.